Yeah, that's my Caprice. See if I can find a better picture. A lot of these dudes ain't unloading. Always, always and forever. This morning with you, it's just like a dream to me that somehow came true. Wah, 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 wah. I've been feeling fine. Where the fuck is this picture? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Alright, I get the picture the way I want it. This is weird. Why the fuck I got that bitch? Bam, 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 bam. Waiting to be unloaded. Well, this is my 91 Caprice right here. LS swapped it. I don't know, I've been working on that one these last few months, trying to go ahead and get it on the road. Now it's running and driving and all that kind of stuff. I had like a lot of little bugs I had to work out and figure out and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of dumb shit. Yeah, because it's like one of the projects, like I've been having this car since 2001. Well, it went from like being a daily driver to, being like a car that I took to a couple shows, and then at some point in the midst of all that, my engine blew. It was a 305. The original engine was a 305. And I don't remember if I said it now. It's a 91. It's a 91 Caprice. The original engine was 305. That blew somewhere around 2010, 2011 or something like that. And it might have been 2012 or something like that. And I had it swapped. At that time, I ain't know really much of nothing about doing motors, swapping out motors and stuff other than just, regular maintenance, repairs, and all that kind of stuff. I ain't know shit. So one of my partners at the time, he pulled the blown motor out the 305. He put a 350 in it. I ran that 350 for a while, I think from all the way up until probably I think it was 2014 when that motor fucked up. I think that was when I had my last shop. It had fucked up in the midst of me moving into the shop. And so, it had blew the head gaskets and stuff and just a bunch of dumb shit. So I had parked it in the back corner of the shop. And so, I ended up taking parts off of it to fix other shit. And one day I ended up doing the motor swap in it. And at the time, the funny part about it, at the time, I originally put the LS motor in there. It really wasn't many LS swap Caprices at the time. And so I put the motherfucker in there and got it going and got it running and everything. And it didn't look like this. It had the truck intake, all that kind of stuff. And so I had put that in there. So then I had took it to, so when I had closed my shop, I ended up moving it to the house. When I got to the house, I ain't really have much going on, so I ended up starting back working on it and stuff. So I got it running and everything, and then from that point on, I kept working on it. Initially, when I was working on it, I was kind of on a little small budget, that probably didn't come out right. I ain't have no extra money to really spend on it like that, so it was kind of I just was just buying cheap shit, putting it, on there, trying to get it running. I eventually had to go and take all that shit off and put all the new shit and just a whole bunch of different shit to get it to where it is now. And so I did all that stuff myself. The engine bay is painted, the motor's painted to match, the whole nine. There's still some stuff I got to go in and do with it and replacing all the cars, upgrade. Some stuff I just want to upgrade to something that look better or function better. But mostly just looks. It's a few things I need to change. Where you see the air intake pipe right there, right below it, you see let me see if I can get my finger over there. Right here, you see the cooling line that's coming out the radiator. But when you're looking at it, you can see it. And so I'm gonna change that to an actual hard pipe, like a steel pipe, and I'm gonna make it to a steel pipe. I'll probably do it maybe this weekend. We'll make an actual steel pipe paint to match just like everything else. I'm gonna do it for the top pipe, cooling pipe, and I'm gonna do it for the lower cooling pipe too. And so it's just little small stuff like that I'm working on all the time. I gotta do something with this brake booster. I really want to put a new brake booster on it. I just ain't figured out. Ain't nothing wrong with this one. It's perfectly fine. I just want to, this is not a brake booster. I'm tripping. That's the brake booster right there. This is the master cylinder. So I want to change the master cylinder to something else. And ain't nothing wrong with that one. I just want to, do something aftermarket, something that look good. So I don't know. I look at it and I see. But that one basically ready. It's ready. It's almost ready to hit the street. I can really drive it now. Now it runs and drives. I had to go through a whole bunch of different shit. I had 3 transmission leaks I had to track down and follow those and fix those. I got them fixed out the way. Then I got man, I was tripping. I'm fucking my time. I got how's this good? I got a nice car. Oh, thanks. Team XO EXO. Appreciate it. Them I just not seen it because there was something down there blocking. But yeah, but just working on it. But I could drive, like it runs and drives now, like it drives fine. Like I said, I had 3 transmission leaks. I had to, so it's down. Because the weird thing about it was when you filled it up with transmission fluid, it didn't leak right off. It would leak like it had to sit for a while for it to leak. So I thought it was actually the rear main seal that was leaking until I got up under there because the puddle would be kind of big. So I'm like, I just automatically assumed it was the rear main seal. So it ended up not being a rear main seal. What the issue was the dipstick tube. It's a rubber grommet that goes. It basically sits on the transmission, and then the dipstick tube goes into it. It had a cut in it, and so for some reason, once it sat for a while, transmission fluid would come up out of it. Fixed that stopped. So then a while later, it leaked again. So I went and looked. That wasn't leaking. It was still dry. It was this transmission. This is 700 R4, and 700 R4 transmission, and it has a TV cable, and so the TV cable has a seal too, and so the seal and the TV cable wasn't there. Like I don't know why it wasn't there. Like that wasn't the transmission that was in the car. At some point I had replaced it, but I guess I must have replaced that seal or didn't know it was supposed to be replaced or something. But anyway, it wasn't no seal there really. It was just like some silicone gunk or whatever, and so it was leaking from there. So I replaced that, changed that, replaced the one on the dipstick tube, then put that seal on the TV cable too, and then that basically stopped the leaks. And just in case, I went through and I had cranked the bolts on the transmission pan to make sure they wasn't leaking, and then cleaned everything up, and it hadn't leaked out nothing since. It sat for a while in front of the house and it didn't leak out nothing. So they ended up putting me in like a good spot, good place. But I don't know, but so over here, I done lost track of what I'm thinking, because I'm really looking at this in my mirror trying to see if they unload me or whatever. But yeah, so it's just shit like that, just trying to get that shit going, and then what else I gotta do to it? Painting. That's the reason why I ain't driving it. I ain't driving because I gotta paint it. I gotta paint again. I gotta go through the whole body and paint it and everything and get that going. And so that really ain't gonna take that long because it's kind of already painted, because I had painted it before I moved. I just gotta go back through it again because it's been sitting. I gotta redo the roof and the hood, and then it's like a couple of dents on the side or whatever I gotta fix it. So it's really nothing major. It's just basically just gotta go through it and do it. But yeah, I don't know, just working on it, getting to it, and I'm really trying to get these cars out the way. This car, and the Cadillac, trying to get them done and out the way, and driving and everything. Once I paint this one, I gotta do the upholstery on it. I gotta get the upholstery done. I don't do upholstery, so I'm gonna have to find somebody to do it. And so I'm gonna get the upholstery done on this one and get the upholstery done on the Cadillac. After the Cadillac, I got my Monte Carlo. My Monte Carlo, I gotta go through a whole rebuild of that whole thing, and pulling out the motor, putting another motor in, and all this other work. I gotta go through that. And so that's kind of the stuff that I'm supposed to be videoing and taking pictures of and all that kind of stuff once I get going on that. Some of the stuff I be forgetting to record. Like I really wasn't like posting videos and doing all this stuff no more for a while, because it was like my accounts kept getting fucked up. They kept getting fucked up because every time I would share something, like, I don't know, some controversial video or whatever, it always caused some type of issue where it would fuck my account up and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of got frustrated. I wasn't posting shit for a while. And so I had been working on all this stuff and I hadn't been recording nothing, hadn't been posting nothing. and I just take a picture here and there. So now, once I start back working on everything, well, now that I'm working on everything, now at this point, I start recording what I'm doing as I do it or whatever. But like for the last probably about a year or so, I wasn't recording nothing and doing nothing. Most of the stuff on Instagram, I mean, not this Instagram, on YouTube, I really wasn't posting content on YouTube like that. I think it's been forever, you know what I'm saying, before I really started trying to post it. I had posted stuff on there, but you know, back in the day, you know, people just posting random shit on YouTube and shit. Wasn't nobody really taking that shit serious at one point in time when I initially started this account or whatever. So now I'm just posting stuff, getting it going, just seeing where things go from there. But just trying to post stuff that's relatable to me and what I'm really into and what I really got going on, and just not a bunch of fake shit or just a bunch of bullshit. It's like, you know, I feel like you don't really have to post a bunch of fake ass shit to have a good page, whatever. You know, that's just my opinion. Everybody don't share the same opinion and shit. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. I'm finna get out of here, see what's going on, why they ain't unloading this goddamn container, because I'm ready to fucking go. I've been there too long.